All right, so here we have the LaBlanche mold, the snowflakes, which actually, if you look at it, they have these little like fern or pine needles. So we realized that they were not only snowflakes, but we could also build a tree. Some people are a little bit confused as to how to build a tree, and I'm not surprised because I was confused too. So I found two ways of doing it, and I think will depend on however it is that you want to do it. The first one is these little pieces that were there, this and this and this, are these. Just so you know, we created this with resin that dries white, and then we painted it with a silver wax that we have from Dixie Belle. But you would put the biggest ones, there's four sizes. The big one, and then these two like this. And then these, if you notice, it actually is about the same size as the design in the middle of this snowflake. So this we would assume is the trunk. Then on top of that, you would put the next snowflake, and then you would put the corresponding trunk right between it. It's not that easy, guys, by the way. Then you put the next one, and then the next one. And then I would say you're going to have to glue this star. But that would be the first way of doing it. Is how it looks. Okay, now let's go into the second way of doing it. We actually created two sets of molds of just the snowflakes. This one would probably be good for the baking part of it. We would recommend you put it in the mold, you put it in the freezer so that it stiffens up, the dough. Then you pop it out when it's a little bit frozen and put them in cookie sheets, and then you can bake them that way. So that you don't have to worry about balancing it on a trunk and having the weight of the cookie crack, we would recommend you just double up on it. That's it. So you would do two of these, two of the big ones, then two of the other ones, and then you go up to the next smaller size, and then the final one. This actually allows you to create a heftier tree, and it's much more stable in order to be able to apply cookies on it, right? It'd be cool to drizzle some icing on top of this. But as you remember, this is resin, so it's much stiffer. But I think for cookies, you would have to stack them up like this and not use those little thin trunks. And this is how the second version looks. Okay, well, I hope that helped. Bye.